title is, I feel like it's very blunt. If I don't seem that sad, it's because this happened 2 years ago now. Yeah, wow. 2 years ago. So in 2019, oh yeah, hey guys, it is Sage. Welcome back to another video. So in 2019, I've been wanting kittens for a very long time. I used to have them when I was younger, like in elementary school. But we haven't had them for I haven't had them since elementary school. Yeah, I've just been wanting kittens. I think at the time that I wanted them, I was just like depressed and just like I just wanted, just a pet that I can like snuggle with at night, I still have at home. Hopefully, I have a goal to get a condo this year, but as of right now I'm still living at home. So if I were to get a pet, I would have to ask my mother, and I've been asking her for a while, and for the longest she just kept saying no. Yeah, she just didn't want any more pets in the house. My brother already has a dog, so she just didn't want any more pets in the house. But then for my 24th birthday, 24th, yeah, for my 24th birthday, I'm like, I want to get a cat. And she's like, usually she would just say no, but she just like, I don't want to be the one taking care of them. I'm like, you wouldn't, I would pay for everything. She's like, like she wasn't saying no. So I'm like, so I can get one? And she's like, so I can get one? Like, you wouldn't have to do anything. I would feed them, I would change the litter, I'll do like the vet bills. And she's like, fine. I'm like, I can? Like, I was shook. Yeah, so she said I can get one, and then I was just gonna get one. But then when I was in elementary school, when we had a lot of like cats, we had like 7. They're with family and friends now, but we had like a good amount. So I was just always used to having more than one. So I'm like, why would I only get one? Like, I feel like cats do really well when they have like a buddy. So I got 2. I literally just went on Kijiji. I don't know if there's Kijiji in like other countries, but in Canada it's basically like Craigslist. Like, you can just buy things from there. I just searched on Kijiji for kittens. I was researching about which breed I wanted. Like, I know it's always better to like adopt one from like a shelter. When I was looking for cats, I was first looking at shelters. I wanted 2 cats, so I was looking at shelters for like cats from the same litter or like bonded pairs. So I'd be on like shelter websites in Toronto looking for like bonded pairs, but I couldn't find any that were 2 girls. It would be like a guy and a girl, and I wanted 2 girl kittens, and I couldn't find any. So that's why I ended up getting them from Kijiji. But I was researching, and I was deciding between a Maine Coon and a ragdoll. I wanted like fluffy cats, so I decided to get a ragdoll because apparently they're dogs, and they literally are like dogs. Like, when I get home, my cats are literally waiting for me. And I'm saying cats plural. Even though one died, I'm saying plural, and you'll see why. I ended up getting ragdolls, and exactly what I wanted. They were super cute. I'll insert some clips of when I got them because I literally have had the footage saved on my desktop from when I got my cats. Just let them walk out. Come. Look, behind you. This is the one that's been meowing the whole ride. This one's just like chilling. You're just supposed to let them like explore their room. Then they stay in here for like 3 days until they're comfortable. And I'm just gonna let them get used to the upstairs. Hi. There's the other one. They're from the same litter, but this one looks so much smaller. Look, scratch it. So this one's name's Katara. This one, I'm deciding between Cora or Ta. I don't know. Cora?
I want to pick up. Yeah, is it girls?
Yeah, both. Like, this one's so much tinier. Purring. already. Oh my gosh.
Sleeping?
No, already went in the bed. You can pick that one up. That one smells like poo. I'm guessing it pooed before they gave it to me. That's why it's wet. I tried to wash it off. That one likes when you like scratch under its neck. They're both purring, guys. You're purring too. Hello. They said they got all of their vaccinations and the worms and all of that, but I'm still going to take them to the vet in the next like day or two just to make sure they're all healthy. Already comfortable. This is my sister, by the way.
Oh my gosh.
My sister has been so excited. Like, she kept asking me, like, are you getting them today? So I guess I'm naming them Cora and Katara. I think it sounds better like that anyway. Oh, it's falling asleep. So cute.
Oh my gosh.
So they're just exploring. I'm just gonna let them explore. Oh, this was the first one to go under here. So this is where the litter box is gonna be eventually, but right now it's just empty. She's playing with your hair. She's trying to. Best birthday present ever. I can tell this one is the calmer one.
Oh gosh. Oh.
That one I can tell is the calm one. Like, this is the one that was meowing the whole ride home. That one was just chill lying down in the carrier. Here.
They're so little.
I know. So that one's Katara. I was deciding between Toph and Cora for this, but Shakia said Cora. I haven't gone on the tree yet.
Because they're probably like, it's too high for me. How am I gonna get down?
So the quiet one's being way more playful now.
So cute.
Excuse all the feet in the camera.
So you're showing my feet? Please
Both
don't.
of you guys have nail polish on.
Doesn't matter.
Eee. So you're coming out of your shell. Oh, what's wrong? Come. Come.
Wait till they start to walk all over the place and be like, what's over here?
Yeah.
What's over here?
Bless you. Here. Here. Only 2 each. So these are temporary feeding bowls and containers, don't worry. I just wanted to see how big they were in person before I order the ones that I have in my Amazon cart because they're like raised. Supposedly they're better. But yeah, they're eating. This one was eating from this bowl here, but for some reason she keeps trying to eat her sister's. So I was told that they're both girls. I know for sure that this one is a girl, but this one, I'm not too sure. Like, I don't know, we'll see. She's drinking. There's food right here, but she wants to eat with her sister for some reason. But yeah, got my cats super happy. They were so adorable, so I named them Sokka and Katara. So I was told from the person that I got the cats from that they were both girls. So I decided to name them Korra and Katara. I love Avatar. I literally love Avatar. Yeah, so I'm like, okay, I'll name them Korra and Katara because, you know, I don't know, I just feel like it fit them. And then Korra ended up being a boy. Took him to the vet and ended up being a boy. So I'm like, oh, well, okay. So I named him Sokka. So, funny story. I just got back from the vet. This little kitten here has been having diarrhea since last night and then today as well. And then she has been sneezing. So, brought them to the vet. Sorry, I'm out of breath. 1 second. So I brought them to the vet and he gave me some medication for them. Since yesterday when I brought them home, I have been like, I don't know, like since before I met this little girl here, I knew her name was going to be Katara. Like from the pictures, I'm just like, she looks like a Katara, and I knew I wanted to name them after Avatar characters. But even after I got her, I couldn't decide between Korra and Toph. 2 Ks together sound better, like Katara and Korra. I don't know if Toph really fit her. And yesterday I was actually like, I just kept looking at their genital area just to make sure they were both girls. And they looked very different. I used to have cats before, so I can usually tell what's a girl and what's a boy. And this did not look like a girl, so I just had a feeling it was a boy. So I brought them to the vet today, as I said. And lo and behold, this is a boy kitten. I'm not even disappointed or anything. I literally had like the strongest feeling that this was a boy. So this kitten's name will be Sokka. So Katara and Sokka. If you haven't watched Avatar: The Last Airbender, they're 2 characters from that show that were brother and sister. I have a girl kitten and a boy kitten now, but I hope they start to feel better. As I said, he's been lethargic all day. He's just been laying down. This is the most he's moved around. And he's been having diarrhea. So the vet just he gave them like some kind of medicine. It wasn't like a shot or anything. It was like, it just went on the nape of their neck, like a topical ointment. And that was supposedly for like intestinal things and for their ear mites. So they have ear mites. Yeah, but this is what he's been doing literally all day. So hope he feels better. And then they gave me some medicine for both of them. So I really hope they start to feel better. He's still been purring. He's still been eating and drinking water, but he's just been lethargic and I hope he feels better. Katara has been so playful though since I got her. Oh, hi. You're following me? Who are you? Sokka. You're moving around. Okay, that's good. It's a good sign. So they put the ointment like right there on the nape of their neck, so I really hope it works. Then, as I said, I got some medicine for them to take every day for about a week, and hopefully they start feeling a bit better. You guys can see that he's a bit smaller than her. So she uses that to her advantage and always pins him. Bodhi. But I love them both. Katara! Yeah, that's what I thought. So Katara had a problem, something with her heart. But like she's fine now. But when she was a kid, there was something with her heart, like the rhythm. But she's okay now. But Sokka, I don't know, something. He just started acting weird, like very lethargic. He started getting like really chubby. Yeah, I was just super confused. So of course I took him to the vet, and they found like a fluid in his stomach, like excess fluid. And then I was of course going on Google and YouTube and stuff. I was doing a lot of research before I took him to the vet. And then when I went to the vet, my mom's being loud. Yeah, when I took him to the vet, he basically confirmed what I already researched. He had something called FIP, I think it's called. Yeah, feline infectious peritonitis, FIP. So it's caused by, and this was before COVID was a thing. So I was researching it, and it's caused by a feline coronavirus. Now, this obviously when you hear corona, you're gonna think of what's going on right now, but this was before corona was happening, like before I was even in the news. Like life was just normal. COVID and corona wasn't going on at all at this time. Corona is caused by a coronavirus, like a feline coronavirus, and then it develops into FIP, which is more severe. Like there's not really a cure for it. So he ended up getting FIP, and yeah, he just started slowly dying. He got a lot of fluid. He was just really lethargic, like walking really slow. It's just really sad to like watch happen. So this all stemmed from, I think, just the seller I got my cats from just wasn't good. Like, but yeah, when I got them, like Katara was fine, like she was fine, but Sokka, he smelled like poo. And then you could tell, like when I picked him up, like his butt was like wet because like they tried to like wash him, but I'm like, he smells like poo. So I think it was like already happening from before, like from the person that I got them from. But of course they lied and said they were healthy. But yeah, like they were up to date with their shots and everything. It's just something that he had before I even got him. Super sad. Like after he passed like in his sleep. Like I just woke up, and so when he was like reaching the end, I think he died at like 5 or 6 months. When he was reaching the end, he just like couldn't move. So I just had him like on a pillow with like water and food by him, like giving him like vitamins and stuff. Yeah, it was just the night before I could tell, like I'm like, oh man, he's doing like really bad. He couldn't get up to use the bathroom, so he wasn't pooing, he was just peeing, just like in the same spot. So I just had like a pillow with like a wet dog pad over it, so he couldn't do anything. Before, when I took him to the vet and he confirmed everything, he said they can like schedule an appointment to like put him down. But then I think I was waiting for a result of something, and then he passed, and then they called me the next day to like schedule what I was trying to schedule for him, and I'm like, I don't need it anymore because he passed. I woke up and Katara could tell something was wrong with him, but I woke up and he was just not alive anymore. And Katara was like going up to him and like sniffing him and like walking away because like she can tell he wasn't there anymore. I was super sad. I buried him in my backyard. I put like a little note in his box. Yeah, I was super sad. I don't know, I felt like I like failed as like a pet owner, even though it wasn't my fault. I couldn't really do anything. Yeah, it was very sad. But after he passed, Katara was just, you could tell she was like just lonely. Like she was just very lonely. So I think a month later, and that sounds very quick, like after just losing a pet. He was very young, he was still a kitten, but yeah, a month later I got another kitten because I just didn't want Katara to just be by herself, because she was just used to like having someone there all the time. Like she's very skittish. Like the cat I'm going to talk about right now and Katara, they're complete opposites. Like Katara is very skittish, like she's scared of everything, but she is very like, with Sokka, she would always clean him and everything. Like since they were kittens, she would always be cleaning him and just like taking care of him. And that's just how she is. So I'm like, I just don't want her to be alone. So I got a cat from a different seller. Again, I wanted a rag doll. She is a registered breeder, so that made me feel really good. She has like a whole website. Yeah, she gave me all the papers saying that they're registered. Yeah, so I just had a really good feeling about her. So I got another rag doll from the seller. Adorable. Her name is Toph. Yeah, I think I have some clips of when I first got Top. She's just so cute. Like, she's had the same personality from when she was a kitten to now. Katara, when she was younger, she wasn't as skittish as she is right now. She just became skittish over time. But Top she's literally still like a kitten. It's so cute. So they're complete opposites. Top is very similar to Sokka, like just very loving. Sokka would always come and like lay down beside me and like lick my feet all the time. I don't know why. Always just lick my feet. And Top did the same thing. Like, she just always licks my feet. So they're literally only a few months apart. I got Katara and Sokka they were born in August of 2019. Toph was born in November of 2019. So they were born the same year, but they're like a few months apart. So I was kind of scared because I didn't want Katara to be like mean, and I wanted them to just get along really well. But they bonded literally in a day. Like, yeah, in a day. They got along really quickly. I think by 2 days they were like, I was just waiting for them to start cleaning each other, because then I would know that they're like, okay, they're good. And after 2 days they were cleaning each other. I use this thing, I don't even know if it helps, but it's like, I got it from Amazon. It's supposed to put like pheromones in the air. It's like a spray, and just make them feel like calm. So I sprayed that around my room, and I don't know if that helped, but they did get along in 2 days. I also feel like it's better introducing either 2 kittens to each other, or like an adult cat and a kitten, instead of like 2 adult cats. So now I have Top, she's also from Avatar, and Katara. They're both girls, both super cute. They love each other. They're always playing, always cleaning each other. And now they just have like a buddy. I feel like it's just always good to have like more than one pet. That's just for me personally. Even Katara, one day for 3 days. When was this? I think it was in 2020. She went missing for 3 days, and I was distraught. I'm like, where? This was like a year after Sokka passed and after I got Toph, but I couldn't find her anywhere. I thought she was like lost. I was like freaking out that maybe she was like lost in the house somewhere. And then I don't know, I was going outside making like, I put up posters around my neighborhood. I was freaking out. I went on like Facebook pages for like cats and stuff, asking if anyone's seen her, and the page didn't help me find her, but they gave me good tips to help me find her. So they said if a cat like gets lost, it's going to be as close to your house as possible. So I'm like, okay, maybe she's under the deck in my backyard. I went on Kijiji to search for like infrared light, is that what it's called? It's like the kind of cameras that detect heat. So I'm like, okay, I can like go at night and like search, like just stand on my deck and just see if I see any like heat, because it would sense heat like through objects. I'm like, okay, I'd be able to see if she's under my deck somewhere. And I set up like to buy one from Kijiji, like with a seller, and literally as I was leaving to go into my car, I just, something was just telling me like to like look this way, and I looked towards my backyard and I just see like this white fluff just between the cracks. I'm like, what? I went upstairs to get some cat treats, then I went in my backyard, and then I was just crouching down by the deck where I saw like the white shape. I'm just like shaking the bag. I was shaking it for probably like a minute or two, just shaking, and then I just heard like a small meow. I'm like, I kept shaking it, making like, and then I heard another meow, and then I just heard like a rustling, and then slowly I just heard rustling getting closer and closer and meowing, and then I just see her face pop out. Oh my gosh, I was so happy. Like, 3 days I was freaking out. Oh my gosh, because my brother has a dog, so we let him in the backyard sometimes. I think maybe someone left the screen door open and she just escaped. So I found her. Oh my gosh, I was so happy. So I picked her up, brought her inside, showed my mom that I found her. She's like, oh my gosh. I told her where she was and everything. And then, so while Katara was missing for the 3 days, Toph was so lonely. Like she had like separation anxiety. Like anytime I would leave the room, she would start meowing for me and stuff. You could just tell that she was just lonely. So I feel like cats just need like a buddy, or I guess if they're just used to having another cat with them, they just need one. So once I found Katara, I brought her back inside. I'm like, are they gonna remember each other? And then they just started like looking at each other. Like Katara was acting like nothing happened. Like, girl, you were missing for 3 days. I don't know if I have a clip of when I reunited them. Maybe I do. But yeah, that is the story with my kittens, because I posted that I was going to get kittens. Like, I literally have a video of me setting up for my kittens, and then my subscribers are just like, well, where's the video? We're waiting. And yeah, that's what happened. I just didn't feel like posting about it, you know, because it's like it's a sad story. But yeah, rest in paradise to Sokka. But now Katara has Toph and they get along really well, and yeah, that's the story. Hopefully that just clears things up. So those are my 2 cats, Toph and Katara. My camera battery is dying. Thanks for watching, guys. As always, this is Sage signing out. Peace.